we've been working one-on-one with the Chuck Jones Center for Creativity for about 2.5 years now to bring this to Tempe. They are just as excited as we are, and I think the citizens of Tempe, as well as people throughout Arizona, are going to really enjoy this.
It's a dream come true. It truly is exactly what I want for a tribute and a legacy for Chuck. It's exactly what I have always dreamed of, that his life and his work would be given such respect and such style, and I am just blown away.
When I first walked in, it was magical. Nobody was here, nobody was around, and I just had an opportunity to glance around and see all these pieces for the first time, and it brought back memories. I mean, literally picking these pieces over the last 2.5 years and seeing it all in one place is a bit overwhelming. So yeah, it's pretty magnificent.
It has anything from animation cells. We've got original artwork. He was a fine arts painter, as well as being a famous animator and director and producer for many years for Warner Brothers, MGM. He even had his own production company for a number of years. And he directed famous characters like Bugs Bunny, and he also created characters like Pepe Le Pew, Marvin the Martian, and most famously, Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, which the Southwest, we always love that. And we also have some education programming going on with the show. We've got online curriculum for elementary and secondary teachers. We've got a movie in the gallery, so you can see Looney Tunes cartoons. We've got a documentary film running. We also have his own animation desk and book collection, so you can see some of the influences that he was inspired by.
His interests were very, very wide, very eclectic, and I think that's reflected in this exhibit as well, that he was not all about cartoons. He brought everything that he learned, everything that he knew to his cartoons, but his cartoons were not the end of his interest or his output.
The one phrase that I would love if people took away is I had no idea. I had no idea at the depth of his brilliance. I had no idea that he was classically trained artist. I had no idea that he had so much to say, that he was such an articulate writer, that he was such a voracious reader. And I had no idea that he animated over 300 films that I know and love. I had no idea that he was a true Renaissance man of the 20th century. And in a lot of respects, you know, he was probably one of the finest artists of that century. And so I hope people walk away with that understanding that I had no idea, and now I do.
One of his favorite sayings applies to this exhibit, and that was that any worthwhile endeavor should be 90% work and 10% love, but only the love should show. I know that everyone who walks in is going to find a favorite part, and then find another favorite part, and then go back and find another favorite part, and they're just going to love seeing every bit of it.
You know, when you look at Chuck's work, that is the thing, that it lasts. There's nothing about it that is flash in the pan. It is as funny today as it was when it was made in the 30s, 40s, or 50s, and it will continue to be funny because it was made to be timeless. And if you knew funny and you didn't timestamp it, it's funny forever.
He used to talk about the difference between being childish and being childlike, and he was very, very childlike. Occasionally he was childish, but most of the time he had the wonder and the curiosity of a very, very bright 4 or 5-year-old, and I don't think you can say more about anyone than that.
The exhibition will be open through June 18th, and our days of the week that we are open are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and we have free admission. which is really great, so people can come in anytime they want to and see this show. And we're also open for tours. We have a number of docent guides who have been trained about the exhibition. Many of them are retired teachers, and they would love to show people around the show.